Should you stay? Should you walk away? Should you wait? Should you just move on with your life? This reading, we will explore how do you heal your heart, how do you heal your relationship. Typically, I would ask you to go with as many stones or piles as you like. For this one, I strongly recommend you go with one pile only. Welcome to Tarot Pal. If you just found me on YouTube through some algorithm, I do 2 to 3 videos every week. We are relatively new to YouTube, less than 4 months old. I'm extremely happy with the way we are growing. Thank you to each of the returning subscriber and viewer. If you've not yet subscribed, please do subscribe if the readings resonate. That's exactly the kind of motivation and support I need as a solopreneur doing 2 jobs. Tarot Pal definitely is from my heart, and I hope you're able to find value through all these readings that have been created. Without much ado, I'm going to show you your 3 crystal options. Just remember, as usual, we have 3 options for you. You can pick with a crystal or you can pick with the card that you're drawn to. Only go with one option with this pile again, guys. At the very beginning, I will tell you the situation or the phase that your relationship is in. If that does not resonate, if that's not your existing phase, then you can always go back and pick another pile where your current phase perhaps is. This is option 1, green Aventurine. Option 2, rose quartz. Option 3, pink obsidian. Okay, take some deep breaths and take your time to make your selection. I will see you in your pile. So to those of you who picked this beautiful green Aventurine, those of you who don't know what this crystal is for, it's a heart chakra stone. Very good for both finances, luck, as well as heart or love. It attracts fortune, it attracts good luck, it brings us opportunities. It will also open your heart and make it more receptive towards love. Okay, that is the stone that you've picked. I will go through tarot. We have, this one is going to be a pretty long one. Grab a cup of coffee. I have taken Everyday Witch, Nostradamus, yes, the famous Nostradamus. We have Oracle, we have an affirmation card, and Moonology, okay? So, I'm going to put these cards here, and I'm going to quickly set up your pile, spread your pile, and I'll see you in a minute. So, let me first tell you, where are you in your journey, or what phase are you in the relationship that you're asking about. If this is not the phase that you're in, or if this is not the situation that you're in, then this is already not your pile. Please go and pick another pile, or there would be another reading someday for you. Every time, do not try to force a read. Only take a read if it actually resonates. So those of you who picked this pile, this is a very preliminary stage of a relationship, which means there has been no commitment perhaps. None of the parties have said, I like you, I love you, or anything. This is more of a crushing zone. Perhaps you, who's watching this reading, or the other person, has come out of a serious relationship some years ago. You've just met this person. You do not know them for a very long time. This is a fresh, new connection that has shown up in your life. Perhaps you've never even had a conversation. Some of you have had conversations, maybe gone out on date 1 or date 2. There hasn't been any severe complications in this relationship yet. If this is your current situation, then only then move ahead. If you're in an off and on, this is not your pile. If you've been in a commitment, then broken up, this is not your pile. If you've perhaps known each other for years, this is not your pile. I hope that gave you immediate clarity whether or not this is your scenario, okay? This is a new relationship. This is people who have not perhaps confessed their emotions, and perhaps it's so preliminary that you've not even started talking about your emotions, okay? Quartz, don't do that. Sorry, that was my dog. He's trying to nibble on a candle, okay? So 1 second, I got to stop him. Apologies, it's a house full of pets. You'll get used to it over time, hopefully. Okay, now that I've told you what situation you are in, and the question is very, very clear. Should you wait? Should you move on? Should you walk away? Maybe there's not a lot of communication happening from neither parties, okay? Perhaps neither of you are talking, or maybe you are trying to initiate dialogue. You're trying to take it to the next level. You're thinking in your mind, how is it going to go? Maybe some of you have known each other for kind of, texting and talking over messages for months. Maybe you've met on an online platform. Many of you who's picked this file have met each other on an online platform. Not all of you, some of you. That is the phase that you're in. And there's not a lot of action happening. Okay, a lot of this is still in the mental realm, right? Your first immediate advice, okay, for your guidance, get out of your mind. Okay, you've thought so much, so many permutation combinations have been built up in your mind with the Four of Swords. Those of you who like to know what cards they're in, Four of Swords, Temperance, World, Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Okay, we have so much that we have built up in our mind that somewhere the confusion is just happening because we are not communicating in words. We are rather keeping a scenario 1, if scenario 1 happens, I will say this. If scenario 2 happens, I will say that. I will do this, I will do that. Shush. So the first thing important for you is grounding. Okay, how grounded are you? How much of this mental chatter is really happening? Are you creating daydreaming scenarios? And now this could be both sides, right? Sometimes when we are in a new relationship, we are in that zone where we are making bubbles, pink bubbles, mind bubbles, and it's all cute. It's all a part of love. It's all a part of the journey. Sometimes we are making very scary bubbles, right? We are already in a negative paralysis. Last time this didn't happen, so this time also it won't happen. Last time this, last time that. There's so many fears, there's so many judgments that we hold on ourselves that we're not really allowing the story to unfold. We're not really allowing to see what really is there. I want to read this out to you. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. Some of you have actually created these mental bubbles and these storylines because you're very scared. Okay, there's a sense of fear in this pile, I can see. You're scared because maybe because of rejections, maybe because of heartbreak, maybe because you think you're not good enough, maybe because you think, why will this person pick me? You're holding yourself back. You're not being your authentic self. And before you actually approach this relationship, we need to first work on your own heart, right? Your own space. If you look at this image, she's taking time to love herself first. She's very aware that she's not healed from something. I'm saying she, take it as a he if this is a he who's watching it. But what is very important for you guys is to come to this temperance, this balance, this healing. And this relationship honestly is going to bring in a lot of healing for you guys as well. A lot of healing, a lot of traveling. Some of you may have met each other as well while you were traveling. If you've not met each other on traveling, then traveling could also be on the cards. Maybe you want to plan a trip with them. This does not obviously have to be, if it's such a new relationship, and I know a lot of the a lot of the countries right now are still under pandemic and the lockdown. So is India. We don't have lockdown. That's a different story. But you get the point, right? You need to go out and explore each other. You need to go out and actually have those conversations if you actually engaged. Stop making assumptions and presumptions in your mind. Okay? This other person is also going to soon communicate with you. Okay, they'll come and have a conversation with you. Please don't try to read between the lines. I strongly sense that this pile has a problem, that they try to read between the lines. They try and analyze everything that is said and unsaid. Don't do that to yourself, guys. Okay, don't do that to yourself. Live the relationship here and now. That is a very strong message for you guys. Physical movement will also bring you emotional clarity. That's a strong message for whoever's picked this pile. If you're looking for an answer so far, the reason I'm not giving you an answer of should you wait, should you go, kind of obvious at this stage. I don't even know why you're asking should you wait or should you go. If this person is not very communicative, I would strongly recommend don't chase them. Let's say you've met on Bumble, let's say you've met somewhere at a party or an event, and you've kind of exchanged numbers, there's been some texting, there's been some conversation, and this person's gone MIA, missing in action. I have a strong Sagittarius, Aquarius vibe here. I have a strong Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Leo. What else do I see? Taurus, Libra, Gemini. Okay, so there are all three air signs. There are the fixed signs with the world card. This person that you're dealing with has too many ideas. Okay, they have a lot of energy. They want to do many things in life, and don't start projecting their lack of availability as a reflection on their interest in you. Okay, take it from me. I'm an Aquarius rising in Vedic astrology and a Pisces rising in Western astrology. even with the people I'm in relationship with, I'm not always consistently available, if I may say, right? Sometimes I literally go missing in action. It is not a reflection of my love for them or my interest for them. It's just who I am, right? I have so much going on in my mind, so much going on in my life. I need that space and I technically zone out. That is the kind of a persona I clearly see here. This person is really into their own mind space, okay? They're not really much and they wouldn't even appreciate somebody trying to accelerate the pace of it. It is a slow relationship. You got to take it slow, because even for you who's watching this reading, it is better for you to take more time to do self-healing, build a self-esteem, work on your physical body. I don't know why I'm repeatedly getting this message. Maybe some of you have some insecurities around how you look, how you come across to people, and you need to work on that. Now, this could be both ways, right? Sometimes we need to first of all always accept who we are and for what we are, and we are lovable, and we are lovable exactly the way we are. I believe in that, okay? That said, you won't find a more stronger supporter of when it comes to consistent self-improvement. If I was X yesterday, I want to be Delta plus X tomorrow. Not for anything else but for myself, because I value life, because I know that I'm given an opportunity to get better every day. So if you are somebody who has some goals for yourself, who's perhaps thought, I want to be like this, I want to look like this, I want to earn so much money, blah, 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 then work on those things. Okay, work on your self goals, right? This is a time for you to focus on your own self, and this relationship will flow. Okay, this is a relationship which is asking you to flow. If you hear me pause in between, I have told myself that I'm going to keep a cup of tea handy, because then I keep talking and then I get drained. Let's look at your oracle. I'm going to look at this in the last. What amazing synchronicity. If you don't know already, I take out the cards and then I start the reading. I don't look at them because, you know, I also always pick a pile typically, and I keep it fun like that. I mean, can you see this oracle? Deep replenishment, retreat be held. Maybe go out on a solo trip. Okay, take out some time and figure out who you are without trying to rush this relationship. This relationship will unfold on its own pattern. Okay, it's anyway new. I'm repeatedly saying this is new love. This is a new person. You need to heal your past for this to work. Okay, the answers you need are coming. Like I said, this person will communicate with you soon. If you're feeling like, why are they not expressing themselves, what are they feeling, why is nobody talking to me, that will come. That will come very soon. When will it come? Full moon in Gemini. We are going to get an Aquarius full moon in, wow, I'm blanking out, August 22nd. That's when I'm shooting this. This is a timeless reading. I would suggest for you guys who's pick this pile, from now, if you're watching this in August 2021 until May, June, August 22, okay, you can definitely let this relationship flow. That's your timeline, right? Flow is the word I'm talking about. Don't chase, don't attract, don't manifest, just live it. Live your life and let this relationship unfold for you. You as a person are going to change drastically during this relationship for sure. Okay, you're going to go through a lot of highs and lows. You're being repeatedly asked to take care of your mind, body, spirit. This relationship will uplift you when it comes to your understanding of self-love. Okay, and this relationship will demand you to have a self-love for yourself as well. Okay, I'm going to show this card, and this is your affirmation, guys. You can work with this. I have the power to direct my own thoughts. It's 3535, could be an important number for you, which adds up to the number 8. Right? I'm going to read this message for you. Your thoughts do create the reality that you live. And one of the most exciting things about beginning the process of deliberately focused thought is law of attraction will bring you evidence of your improved thought immediately. And while old patterns may be hard to break, you may slip back into old patterns from time to time. Evidence of your effort will be undeniable to you. And before long, with much less effort than you spend trying to dodge negative conversations or train another into better behavior, all of your relationships will improve. Do you see how in sync all of this went? This pile really needs to work on self. The relationship has nothing good, nothing bad. It's just a reflection of who you are and where you are right now in life. We will always attract the kind of souls who are medicine, and sometimes even medicines as poison to take us to the next stage of our relationship. This personality that you're asking about is very much engaged and engrossed in their own life, and they demand you to build a life that has focus on self. Okay, so if you've picked this pile, focus on your career, focus on your mind, body, spirit. Yes, you should wait. I've not seen this final card yet, but if you ask me, should you wait or should you go? Wait, but don't wait because you're trying to attract, chase, work on this relationship. Let me create 10 other crystal grades. Let me do 5 other manifestation rituals. Let me do this, let me do that. No, it's a new relationship. Work on yourself. Focus on your own journey. Give yourself the self-love. Enjoy yourself. Show up as your authentic self. Be who you are unapologetically, and then let this relationship flow. Okay, if you're not in a new relationship, if this is not something fresh as an energy, then you already know you've picked the wrong pile. You perhaps have a message in one of the other piles for yourself. Feel free to pick that. We covered that at the very beginning. Okay, I want to look at this card and see what guidance comes. Wow. Right, it's a clear yes, guys. Should you wait or should you go? Wait. You're just perhaps going in an overthinking zone and you're creating a lot of mental baggages. Okay, your problem is merely just it's all in your head. Okay, there's a lot of FOMO. Let me also tell you very clearly, guys, and I will always speak whatever shows up. The person you're asking about, you're not his or her only option. Okay, this person has options. This person has suitors. This person has a lot of people who would rather be with them, which is why I'm again saying it's about your inner confidence. I might have 10 people who like me. There's a particular kind of person I vibe with. Now, if that person starts questioning themselves, why would they pick me? Am I good enough? Why are they not expressing themselves? I need more time, blah, 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 blah. Do you see my energy will automatically shoo this person away? Right? So if my energy is at an uplifted space, if my energy is motivating, if my energy is encouraging, if I'm at a space where people want to spend time with me, obviously the relationships will be amazing, right? This was a very free-flowing read, guys. A lot of you just need to do more meditation practices. You guys need to heal your heart chakra. You guys need to heal your root chakra. I would strongly recommend you to spend some time near a water body if you possibly can. If there's no water body around you, if you can perhaps travel to one, a beach, a river, something like that, that'll be great for you. If you can plan a travel with your partner, nothing like it. But if that's too soon, I'm also recommending for this pile, go on a solo trip. It will bring you that kind of a inner clarity that you're perhaps seeking. What you can also perhaps do is do a lot of journaling. Okay, because I have the Knight of Swords here, you guys might also be going through that phase of life wherein you have so many ideas coming up, right? Tap that in. Tap that in. This is a blessed relationship. There's no red flags here. Wait is what I would say. Wait if you are in a new relationship. Again, I'm saying this was for a specific kind of a relationship. If you've not picked the right pile, then obviously that's not your answer. I will see you again in another reading. If it did resonate, that was a crazy interruption. Wow, 2 cats fighting, huh? Again, you know what? Before I end this reading for you guys, I strongly feel this person has options and maybe those options are scaring you unnecessarily. Take a deep breath, believe in your own self, and if the reading resonated, do not forget to subscribe. Take care, bye-bye. Hello and welcome to those of you who picked this beautiful rose quartz. Of course, rose quartz is about self-love, it's about beauty, it's about love and relationships, okay? Wonderful selection. Let's jump right into the situation that you guys must be in. If the situation does not resonate, guys, then this is not your pile. Please go and pick another pile. This is very important because you'd otherwise be just forcing a read on your situation, which is not true. For this particular pile, I have 2 different categories, okay? Some of you have been in an established relationship for a while now. Okay, established relationship means that both parties have given each other a commitment. I love you too. Would you like to marry me? That is where the situation gets tricky, right? But the I love you and the commitment and the relationship has been ongoing for a certain amount of time now, at least 2 to 3 years. That is one pile option that I have. It could be even more than those many years. You've known this person for a few number of years. The other category that I have, if this is not your situation right now, is you've known this person for, again, an X number of years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 2 years. There is no commitment because you don't know where this relationship is going. They perhaps are also very off and on. You don't even know where this is going to show up. Are they even there? Are they even into me? Is the situation that you're in? Perhaps pretty much a no contact is also possible right now, that you're not talking. How do I explain it? You basically are clueless as to what am I doing. Okay, 2 extreme storylines I told you, but understand that both of them have a very specific storyline. You're either committed in a relationship for over 3 years now, or you're in an absolute no contact. You're missing somebody who's, you've kind of been off and on with, and you're trying to figure out, what do I mean for them? Should I wait more? And how is it going to go? Okay. I'm going to look at your oracles in a while. And of course, I read tarot with the keywords, and I read tarot more intuitively. I'm a clairaudient and a clairsentient. So of course, my intuitive reading is very much important to me. What is going on and what should you do? This one, I'm going to read it out the very first thing. Wait, don't rush, allow nature to take its course. Don't take it as a literal meaning, and I'm going to decode what it means, okay? So clearly, no matter which side of the storyline you're in, you're trying to control this relationship, okay? In whatever manner that is. You're trying to drive an outcome. You have an agenda. I want to do this in 3 years. I want to know this in 6 months. I want to be at this stage of my life in, you have a script. You have an agenda around this. And on the exact other hand, the person that you're asking about, how do I say this in the most softest manner to you without actually losing the message? They're not serious about relationships right now. They're not serious about settling down, or maybe they might say that they are trying to get there, but they're in a more playful zone. Okay, they want to enjoy life. They have so much more adventures to live. I have 2 Fool cards here. Okay, for your guidance as well as for the other person's energy, there is no guarantee that there is a commitment coming. Okay, there is no guarantee that this person is going to be a reliable partner, but there is also no guarantee that they can't be all of that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? This is a phase, this is an energy right now wherein this person just wants to enjoy their life. They want to have fun, they want to go out, they want to party, they want to make more friends, they want to know more people. They don't want to get serious and heavy about life. Okay, they just want to hang around, have a lot of, and let me tell you, I can very clearly see when they come and talk to you, there's a lot of love. There's a lot of poetry and a romance, and they're in that high school, college phase somewhere, no matter what the age group is. This could be a 40-year-old man as well, but they are in that light-hearted energy. Okay, they don't want to get heavy. You're making it heavy. You're the one who's driving this relationship. Okay, I'm not going to say that you're the one who's heavy. What I'm trying to say here is you're more committed, you're more serious, you have a more focused agenda on them, while they are more in a free-flowing, playful, I'll figure it out, let's see how things go, I'm not really sure if I'm ready. They're not ready for a committed, serious relationship. I hope that was very clear. Regardless of which situation you're in, you are more interested to settle down, but wherein they are not even close to even deciding if they might say so, but energetically, they're not even sure if this is it for them. Okay, that is where they are, which is why, depending upon how many years have gone, depending upon how you feel about this person, depending upon where you are in your life, right, you need to decide, is it worth it? Wheel of Fortune always talks about a turning of the tables, okay, and this is definitely coming, right? Whether or not you're ready, very soon, and I'm going to look at the oracle and we'll perhaps get more clarity, very soon a new start is coming. Right? This new start could be with the same person. This new start could be with a new person. But regardless, you've been asked to have a sense of adventure. You're being asked to be okay with uncertainty instead of trying to drive this towards a certain goal, because I clearly don't see this person anywhere close to a serious relationship, a commitment. If you're waiting to hear an I love you, or if you're waiting to hear, hey, you're my girlfriend, or if you're waiting to hear, oh, will you marry me? That's not coming in the next 1 year. Okay, I will always say exactly what I see, at least in the next 365 days. For most of you who's picked up this pile, this relationship will stay pretty much where it is. There's not a lot of action happening for you. Okay, whether you want to stay or whether you want to go is of course your decision, but clearly what you have to wait for is for this relationship to play out its own natural course. You can't force somebody to get more ready than they are. Right? That is not how relationships work. That is not how it will be healthy anyway. Right? They have to actually feel ready. They have to feel motivated to take the right steps, to fight for you, to show up for you, to earn you. Right? The question is, are they really doing enough to earn you while you're trying so hard? Because I can clearly see the person who's watching this reading is the person who's trying so hard to make it work, to take it to the next level, to bring some sanity to this situation. Why are you the only person who's trying so hard? That is something you need to ask yourself. Why are you the one who's worrying so much that you're sitting here and watching this reading while this person is in the fool's energy? And I'm not trying to curse them. There's nothing wrong with the fact of being in the fool's energy. Life is an adventure. They are not ready to settle. They are in a happy space. And that's absolutely okay. That's their choice. Right? You can't force them to be at a space where they're not. That is your very first guidance, guys. You guys also need to make sure that you're making space for your own creative endeavors, your own heart space. I think you've become so focused on this relationship. Sorry, that was my dog shaking the camera. You've become so focused and obsessed on making this work. Most of you even lost touch with so many of your friends. You're not going out. You don't have anything else in your mind right now except what's happening, where is this going? Relax. Go live your life. Because universe is going to step in very soon for you guys. Wow, I am really shaking this camera today a lot. Universe is going to step in for you guys and do what needs to be done. You don't have to be this control freak who's trying to drive this relationship. Either this person will show up or they won't. Either way, your anxiety is not taking you anywhere, is it? Why are you stopping your life? Why are you stopping yourself from enjoying? Why are you stopping your heart to be explored? If there is a new person who's also trying to come in, please don't block them. Just because you're in this relationship for X number of years, just because you're waiting for them, don't stop new opportunities to show up in your life, because I sense that there are other people who are interested in you, but you're not looking at them because you're just so hopeful and waiting for this to work out. And you need to take your energy away from them. If you start showing them that you have other things to do, believe me, this relationship will heal faster than what you're trying to do with your scripts. Okay? Go do other things. Go get busy with your own life. Go date other people if you want to. Obviously from a healthy space, not to make this person jealous. That never works. Okay? That is an energy that other people always catch on. Okay? Do things that honestly bring you joy. That is the most important message for whoever's picked this pile. I want to look at the oracles for you guys. We'll look at this card in the end. Inner temple. Clearly, you've lost touch with the divine. Right? You've forgotten that you are the goddess or the god yourself. You've forgotten that you are the most important person and you don't have to obsess about someone's love. I also clearly see, and like I said, wow, and exactly what I was going to get to. You feel as if, how do I explain it? This person, because of their energy or because of just your own inner insecurities, apply it how it fits. You feel as if you're not good enough. You're trying so hard to chase and make it happen. And sometimes you judge them because you get angry on them that I'm trying so hard and you're not trying. Sometimes you get mad at yourself. Why am I trying so hard? Exactly the point, right? Look at the energy that you're bringing into this relationship. Look at how you're showing up into this relationship. Are you taking care of your mind, body, heart? Are you taking out time for yourself to connect to the divine? Do you pray every day? Do you have a life beyond this person? This pile, I strongly sense that you've kind of made them the center of your world. It's as if the only goal and the achievement that you want to have is just get this person, right? And that is what is making you feel less. When we make someone else the center of our world, we will stop feeling secured. We will stop feeling great about our life because this person and this relationship is the end all and be all of everything that we've become. that does not work out well, that does not result in great relationship, which is why you are being asked to please focus on yourself and allow nature to run its course. Even if you want to wait for this person, guys, please make sure that you're not closing doors to other options, that you're making out time for your friends, that you go out and have a life beyond this personality. And you're not consistently sitting and making manifestation grids, obsessing about them. Because even when we over pray and there's something called asking for something so desperately that desperation as an emotion becomes the strongest emotion rather than the prayer itself, right? Universe doesn't want you to beg for someone. You are a glorious stardust. You need to remember that you have a divine energy flowing through you. There is so many adventures that life has ahead for you, right? Why is this phase of life become the be end and do all for you? Ask yourself that. You are being asked to just relax. Let it loose. Let it loose, guys. Because this person honestly is not giving back what you're giving. This is very evident, right? They are not, if you're giving 50, they're not giving 50. I'm not saying stop giving 50. I'm saying, why are you consistently obsessing over somebody who's not giving you 50 back? Right? If they're ready, they will come to you when they're ready to give you 50. But start sharing, the other 50 of your life with 10 other people. Right? You will attract better relationships into your life. You've been asked to remember that you are good enough to be selected. You're good enough to be chosen. You're not somebody's second option. You're not somebody's backup plan. Some of you have been sitting in a relationship wherein you're intuitively very aware that this person treats you like a backup plan. If this doesn't happen and that doesn't work out, and if this fails, then of course, he's here or she's here. Don't be someone's backup plan. Be your first option. And how do you become your first option? By making time for your own creative endeavors, by making time for new adventures. I don't know why I felt very drawn to tell you that you guys also need to go on a solo trip. Okay? You have a lot of abundance coming your way. You have a lot of people who want to love you, but it's almost like you've blocked everything out, and the only thing you want and the only thing you're desperately thinking about is this person. That is what you need to stop doing. That is how you heal this relationship. That is how you heal yourself. Okay? You deserve to be loved as much as you love. Okay? I want you to use that as a mantra, and also don't hate on this person. Sometimes your anger becomes a projection from the lack of love that you hold for yourself. Because you don't love yourself enough, you start thinking like this person is the problem. No, you need to love yourself enough. Fill your own cup. Fill your own cup. Be so happy that it doesn't matter what they said today. It doesn't matter whether they were there today or not. You like yourself. There's this quote, honey, I like myself. You liking me is just an additional like. It's not other people's job to make you happy. You need to become more emotionally accountable for the energies that you bring to the table. Okay? Connecting to the divine would be brilliant for you guys. Brilliant for you guys. Okay? Let's look at your affirmation card. There are many ways for us to be right, for us to behave. Again, the same thing, right? Stop hating on other people. Don't project your lack of love that you're feeling as if it's his or her problem. Yes, there is a his or her problem. I'm also not, please understand, I'm not saying that they are giving back as much as you're doing. They're not giving back. That's very obvious. They are in a very free-spirited zone. They're not ready to be as responsible towards this relationship, perhaps as you are, right? But that is not a wrong way of behaving either. When you came into this world, nobody owed you anything. You owe yourself love. Right? Nobody owes you anything, guys. Be very clear on that. Let me read this for you. It is possible to live upon this planet with large number of other beings who believe and behave in a variety of ways, in peace. When you are able to focus in such a way as to allow your alignment with Source, even though others are choosing to behave differently than you are choosing, then you will truly be free. You see, this freedom is a repeated message. From the bondage of attempting the impossible task of getting anyone to agree on one right way. One right way would lead us to endedness. Many right ways allow us expansion. I mean, a beautiful message. I have a lot of control freaks who are watching this pile. Get over your control freaks. You do not determine the life of anybody except yourself. The only person you can control is your own emotions, your own life. Okay, I want to look at this card and see whether you should stay or go. Wow, I never see these cards, and look at everything we just talked about. This is not a pile which has been asked to stay or go. You've invested a lot, I sense it. If I was you, if you have to ask me because you've come to this reading to get a clear yes or no, I would go. Not go because I hate this person. Go because I need to work upon myself. Walk away because I need to stop making this other person the center of my world. But that is what I would do. Your relationship could be very different from where I am or who I am, right? I would ask you to pick yourself right now. Don't pick this person, pick yourself. Work on yourself. Okay, because this person is clearly not into you as much as you're into them. That is the most simplest way I can explain it. You're more focused on this relationship than the other person. Hence, your message is neither to stay or go. Your message is, can you please choose yourself? Can you please be the topmost priority for your own life? Can you stop sabotaging your own opportunities and people who come to love you for this one person whom you've made the whole and soul of everything of your life? Right? Can you go out and explore what you have? That is your clear message. And if you're feeling like, I can't do this, because I sense a lot of you are like, I don't know how to do this. This is the only person I like. You don't have to start liking other people from day one. You have to start liking yourself more from day one. You have to start making more time for yourself. You have to stop obsessing about this person. You have to start trying to create scenarios in your mind, trying to fix your relationship. Fix your just own life. Go out on an adventure. Go out with your friends. Have a great time. Live your life beyond this personality. Because this personality, by the way, let me tell you, is very, very aware. Whoever needs to hear this message, they are very aware they got you. And believe me, it's a very human psychology thing. If I get someone too much, and if it was too easy to get them, it's just basic. Most of us don't want it. Okay? It's a hard pill to swallow, but it's a fact. Everybody likes to earn something. And I don't mean earn it in a toxic way, like we have to create a value proposition and we have to show up in a certain way. No. The journey has to be satisfying enough for the other person to actually feel like this meant something. Right? You guys need to seriously work upon your own mental health. You guys need to seriously work upon choosing your own self-love. Whether to stay or whether to go. The answer is, do you feel loved? If you feel loved, wait. Don't try to control the outcome. Don't try to say this is the way and this is the only way it should go. If you don't feel loved, why are you waiting? Then I want to ask you this. Why are you waiting? What are you waiting for? If this person is meant to be with you, don't you think that if you stop waiting and you go live your life, you go date other people, you go have a great time with your friends, this person will show up in your life if they have to. They will show up as and when they are supposed to. You don't have to sit here waiting for them. You have to allow nature to take its own course. Right? You don't have to hold space for somebody who's not showing up for you. So that is your answer. It is absolutely up to you whether you choose to still continue to stay in this relationship or wait for this person. But what is absolutely evident is focus on your own self. Don't stop opportunities to come up. Don't stop new adventures to show up. If the other person is not showing up for you as much as you show up for them, choose yourself. You're not being a loving soul by not choosing yourself. Let me be very clear. That is not spirituality. That is not love. That is not giving. That is self-sabotage. Okay? So don't self-sabotage yourself. Do not allow your future to be determined by the love, the presence, or the existence of another person. You hold the key to your own happiness. Right? It's all up to you. These three cards are so evident that it's all up to you. A strong Sagittarius energy, a strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, a strong Leo here, a strong Taurus here. If I did not say your zodiac, does not mean that's not here, but that's the energy. A new person is trying to enter your life as well. Give this person a chance. Okay, give this person a chance. I know you perhaps came here to get a direct yes or no. There is a direct yes or no if you've got the message. Depending upon your situation, you've already received the answer. whether you choose to stay with this person and wait for this person or not, you will not be able to control what they do for you. And I'm very, very clear with that vision that this person is not as heavy and responsible and serious as you're making this relationship to be. They are very light-hearted. They have perhaps other options, or they want to see other options. If they don't have other options, if you've been in a relationship and this is the first love, and then, they need that freedom to explore. And I understand that could be a hard message for some of you, but do you really want to be someone's regret? Right? None of us wants to be someone's regret. We all want to be someone's absolute first choice. We don't have to be someone's backup. We don't have to be someone's second thought. We deserve to be someone's first and only choice. Hence, choose yourself. If this reading helped you, if it got you clarity, if it gave you resonance, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm always looking forward to your comments. Wish you a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello and welcome to those of you who's picked this pink obsidian. Amazing stone, and what synchronicity. First of all, I want to give you guys a hug. Okay, I know your journey has been hard and a lot of complications exist. I'm going to tell you first the relationship scenario. If that is not your relationship scenario, then this is not your pile. Very clearly, this is a very specific pile for a very few of you. Do not try to force this reading if your relationship is not currently at the status that I'm going to talk about. Okay. First, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the stone. This is a stone of protection and a loving protection. Okay. This is a relationship that is protected by the divine. That is one thing I clearly see. There are many people who perhaps, okay, this is one of the most spiritual piles actually, and I can't really keep it very light-hearted because of the energies that are at play here, okay? I will have to explain this in a more detailed manner, so let's play with this out, okay? Everybody who's picked this pile, you're very aware of a third-party situation here. This could be a very obvious, evident thing for you. That is my first message. It's not like you're doubting them, okay? It's not like they have told you this. Okay, you know this. Either this person has been married, either this person is going through a separation, you've been through a separation, there's a second marriage, third marriage, already married, perhaps in a long-term relationship. What else can I think of? There is a third party very evidently present in this relationship, and you know about this. Okay, you are very well aware about this. Now, because you're aware about this, and perhaps you've known this for a very long time, you're getting impatient, and somewhere there's a guilt. Okay, there's a guilt. Maybe there's been a off and on scenario here for you, that you guys came into a relationship, then broke up, they got married to somebody else, and now they are back here asking you for another second chance or something like that. Both of you are in love. Both of you have also confessed love. If you are in a relationship where the other person has not said that they love you, okay, they love you. I'm talking about the 3 golden words. I love you. If it's not been said, this is not your pile. Go pick another pile. This person has given you a very clear understanding that they are madly, intensely, completely in love with you. And you're also very, very aware that you love them. There is no emotional confusion here when it comes to the relationship. There are external confusions. There's no emotional confusion. Okay. It's been a very difficult journey for you internally, but not emotionally. What do I mean by that? You guys have mad chemistry. You guys have great passion. You understand each other. You mirror each other. I have the twin flames card here. I have the marriage card here. Okay. This is an energy because you've lived this relationship. It's been ongoing as well. You're in a committed relationship. If you're not in a committed relationship, this is not your pile. Okay, if this other person has not given you what do I mean by a committed relationship? Like I said, they've said, I love you. I want to be with you. You've been dating them for an X number of years. You've been in a relationship. This is an established bond. Have I made myself clear? This is an established bond. This is not a in and out. This is not, I broke up and, then he never said or she never said that they are in love with me. They kind of said that they are in love with me, but their words don't match their action. No, none of those toxicities exist in this relationship. What they say is what they do. What they do is what they mean. They show up for you. They support you. They love you. This is a love of a lifetime. That is how you feel. If that is not how you feel, that this is a love of a lifetime, I have never been loved so well, I've never been taken care so well, this person makes me feel like I am the best thing that has ever happened to anybody, if this person does not make you feel like you are the diva or the king of the world, okay, this is a very emotionally healthy relationships. I hope I'm able to make myself very clear. If this is not your situation, guys, then this is not your pile, okay, because the other complications of this relationship are heavy, but this person has made you feel phenomenal, continues to make you feel phenomenal. Why do I say that? First, I want to talk about this card. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. I'm going to talk about something pretty scandalous here, but it's important for you to understand this if you're matured enough to get this. Legality and morality are two different things, and in the society that we live in, the society tends to confuse both of them. What do I mean by that? Let's say you've been in a relationship for 5 years with the ex-person, and now this person has become either toxic to you, or you're not content, or you both might be great people, but this relationship has you've become different people, you've grown over each other, right? Legality and morality being different in any country, in fact most of the countries, even in India, as on 2012 or 13 I think, or maybe sometime later, 17 I guess, adultery is not a crime. It's a moral issue, it's not a crime. I hope you know that. So if you are in a situation wherein that person's going through a divorce, you're going through a divorce, you've been in a relationship for a very long time, and it feels bad, it feels wrong to walk away now, and those kind of guilts haunt you, I want you to understand spiritual love is beyond these societal definitions, okay, of what love is. And if you feel how I just explained, this person makes you feel loved, you feel cherished, you feel valued, you feel understood, you have strong chemistry, this person respects you, this person treats you well, this person makes you feel like you can win the world, okay? If you have found that kind of a soul, it's worth to hold on to them, right? It doesn't matter whatever other scripts are running in your mind, it's worth it to hold on to this relationship. Okay, something is definitely coming to an end, or has perhaps just ended, which is why I'm saying maybe they've just got out of a relationship, or they've just decided that they want to go through a divorce, and that divorce is going to work out. If you're going through a divorce, please go through this divorce, okay, because there is a new storyline here. If you're in a situation wherein you've just filed for a divorce and you're feeling like, am I doing the right thing? Yes, you're doing the right thing. Yes, you're doing the right thing, because you will win. You will win this case. If you've been in an abusive relationship and you felt that you're not ready for this, that you're not feeling respected, that you feel betrayed, you feel hurt, walk out of it, because justice will be served, because universe is stepping in, and you will find this loving home. This person is your home. If you don't feel like this person is your home, if this person has not confessed that you are their home, okay, this is not your pile. This is not your situation. But if this person does make you feel like that, definitely worth waiting for. It's going to be a difficult journey. Let me tell you that very clearly as well. Okay, this is not the conventional relationships that we typically see. This is unconventional. This is going to demand a lot out of you. But I want to tell you that it's divinely protected. You don't have to do a lot. You just have to focus on your own heart. You just have to take care of yourself. You just have to be fair to yourself, and you have to be fair to this other person. You have to get out of this guilt that the society is trying to get you into. If you are somebody who's going through a divorce and you're going through this taboo situation that you feel like as if you're less than somebody else, get out of that space. That is your only journey. That is your only healing that you need to do, because your ships are coming in. Okay, this could also be a long distance relationship for some of you, by the way. Yeah, maybe you're not in the same country, or maybe you're not in the same city, right? Whatever has, the worst is done with. Whatever your relationship has to, or the worst, how do I explain this? You'll have a lot of highs and lows, but you'll always come out right. This relationship will always win. Okay, there's Libra, there's Leo, there's Scorpio, there's Taurus, there's Aquarius, there's Sagittarius, and there is Aries. I have all the fire signs here. I have Libra here with the Justice card. Any kind of a legal dispute that you guys might be going through will resolve in your favor. The fortune is in your favor. Okay, a lot of karmic relationships have also been perhaps lived by you before you came into this relationship, and with the other person as well. This person, this Justice also talks about karma. Wheel of Fortune also talks about karma. Okay, you might be questioning, why would somebody so amazing show up like this? Why am I going through this complication? This could be a caste issue. This could be a higher caste, lower caste. This could be different kinds of how do I explain, economic structure, social structure. You guys perhaps are questioning, if he's or she is to be mine, then why is it such a struggle? It is a struggle because this was that karma clearing you needed. You had certain loose ends to tie. You had certain dues to pay off. Okay, and you're paying off those dues. I am interested to look at your oracle. What a heavy energy this pile has. And I'm not trying to give you romance and sugar coating, okay? Believe me, you have the toughest journey in love. This is the tough journey of love. This is the kind of love which makes, on which movies are made, if I may say it like that. Okay, whether you have a happy ending or a sad ending, this is the kind of love people make movies on. Okay, a beautiful energy. I feel a lot of love in my heart right now while I see this. Wow. Look at the bigger picture. You guys are getting very bogged down by the detail. You're getting very bogged down by what is happening right now. Wow. Any of you who have strong Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius Midheaven, Sagittarius Venus, Sagittarius Mars, very strong Sagittarius energy here. You've been asked to be brave, guys. Be brave. The universe will catch you. Be brave. Okay. If I haven't already made it obvious, wait. You shouldn't walk away from this relationship, but you should walk away. Listen, all of us don't have to marry our twin flames. This is a twin flame relationship, and if you follow me on Instagram, you know how careful I am before I declare that, right? This is a kind of a relationship which has those twin flame vibes, which has that higher mission vibe, bigger picture. You guys are not here to do these small things. Okay? Hence, the journey is difficult. The law of attraction assembles happy relationships. Again, the number 8 shows up for me. Karma is very, very strong here. There's a lot of karmic clearing that you guys are going through. I'm going to read this card for you. The law of attraction cannot bring you a well-balanced, happy person if you're not yourself already that. The law of attraction, no matter what you say or do, will bring you those who predominantly match the person you are. If you're happy with yourself or with your life, the law of attraction of a partner will only exaggerate the discord, because any action taken from a place of lack is always counterproductive. Like I said, with this pile, whoever's picked this pile, if you are resonating that, yes, I'm in this loving, amazing relationship, this is the love of my life, this is what, he or she is worth fighting for. And honestly, guys, this is only for those guys who have actually lived that relationship. Okay, this is not a fuckboy, fuck girl. This is not a I don't know what is he thinking situation. This is not somebody who's made you feel insecure. This is somebody who's made you feel intense love consistently. Okay, I'm only talking about those guys. It's worth to take a leap of faith for this relationship. This is the first time I'm doing a love reading, by the way, and I'm feeling so much love. I am feeling so much love. My heart space is literally like vibrating, is how I feel. Wonderful energy, a very difficult journey. I'm again saying it's a difficult journey. We don't have to always choose the hard road, but if you're ready to fight this hard battle, this relationship, I think, is every penny worth fighting for. Justice will be served for you, and you will get your dues. You will get your dues. Okay? If you're worrying, is this all going to go wasted? No. No, it won't. But right now, don't fixate on the finer details. Don't fixate on how it's going to happen. You need to just work on your own life purpose. If you are in a twin flame journey, please remember, twin flames are rare. It's not as found as, in as many numbers as the internet wants us to believe. Okay, I've always said this and I will always say this again. A twin flame will never make you feel disrespected. A twin flame will never ever make you question, why will they pick me? A twin flame is somebody who is so much like you, so similar to you in so many ways, right? It's a twin. The word is twin. They are exactly like you, is why you trigger each other in so many cases. And they are exactly like you and you meet this person because there's a higher purpose. Hence, a very strong message for this pile. Focus on your own karma. Focus on your own life. If you want to make this happen, it will happen. You will get all that life serves. You will have that happy home. You will have all that a Four of Wands brings. The Four of Wands is a card of celebration, is a card of graduation, is a card of completion happening for somebody. It's that long journey and that, but when you are in a journey where you've had such great experiences that you no longer wait for that one final destination day. If you know what I mean, right? There's no one final destination that you're waiting for. Every day is phenomenal. Every day there's a lot of love. Every day there is so much happening in this relationship that it really doesn't matter where you go. Then it's pure. Then it's twin flame. Because every day you're already living such a great life that who cares what's coming, right? If you're feeling scared, I sense a lot of fear and I sense a lot of guilt. That is what you need to work upon. Let nobody else determine for you what your reality is. Take that leap of faith is why this card is again here. Okay, take a leap of faith. I want to see this final card. I already have given my answer. I don't know whatever comes out here. By the way, if you don't know, I don't see these cards. Okay, I know my answer. Guys, do I need to speak anymore? Yeah, you have your answer right here. But please remember, this was for a very specific pile. If you're not getting that kind of a love, then this was not your pile anyway. But if you're receiving that kind of a love, if you've received that kind of a support, if you've found that kind of a soul, guys, it's worth waiting 10 lifetimes for, right? Very strong energy, a very difficult love story, but it's worth it for me. I will always tell you, tarot is current energy and tarot will always give you a free will. If this journey has become too draining for your soul, if you can't take this anymore, you always have the option to walk away. But as on today, where we stand, wait, take the leap of faith, you will get the home. This third party situation is resolving and getting over. You will get your dues, guys. Look at the bigger picture and get out of this minute detailing that you might get stuck with. If this reading helped you in any manner, do not forget to leave me a comment below. I really want to know who picked pile 3 because pile 3 is a magical love story for sure. I'm looking forward to your comments. I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Take care. Bye-bye.